Russian influencers are insane. From a streamer that made other Russian streamers do unimaginable things, facing prison time for indecent exposure at the age of 16, to being violent to his guests until they would have to be hospitalized, to a schizophrenic e-girl that would drink pee and eat her menstrual pads and put her boyfriend's pee-pee juice onto burgers.
Вот такое вот. И все это дело выливаем сюда.
To a streamer that would kill his girlfriend for a Twitch donation, people that sleep with homeless.
Пойдем куда-нибудь.
Куда пойдем?
У меня некуда.
Eat glass and even sleep with her mother. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So make sure you stick around until the end because this is gonna be insane. The first person on the list is Mellstroy. I'm sure you've seen some of his memes.
Я уже красный, культурно не получится нахуй. Пойми, милиция, помогите! Милиция, милиция!
And he's basically the Russian millionaire streamer that would throw crazy parties that would just turn into freak shows. But let's start off from his beginning. At first, his father would work in a factory and his mother was a cashier, and they were basically just flat broke.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
Mellstroy then got into Minecraft, making his own Minecraft server, selling VIPs. Then he would start to stream CSGO, but very soon he would face his first controversy. He would basically go into the Russian Omegle and ask girls if they would do something strange for a piece of change, you know what I mean? Some of these girls would be underaged as well. Now another Russian influencer was shocked by this, so he told a bunch more people, and in the end the government found out and stormed his apartment.
FBI, open up!
They took his PC, but then strangely, within 3 months, they just dropped the case and it was all good. The judge was basically kind of like, you know man, you're 16, you're not gonna ruin your life right now, I'm gonna let you pass, blah blah blah. But after that, he had a much different plan. Then he got a deal with a big online casino that would pay him a fuck ton of money. His stream basically turned into drugs, alcohol, a bunch of drunk girls ready for anything, and really just a bunch of weird shit. He was one of the first guys that would do Russian trash streams. Another one of these trash streamers was Refly, who would lock out his girlfriend in sub-freezing temperatures in only her underwear, which killed her in the end. And basically Mellstroy also had a big god complex and he would just humiliate his friends and do whatever he wanted. Now there was a pretty crazy stream in the June of 2020 where this girl, Yana, would flirt with Mellstroy and also show the viewers that she was pretty attractive. Then her boyfriend called and Mellstroy basically called him a cuck. After that, her boyfriend came to the place where they were streaming and slapped the shit out of Yana. Then there was another crazy stream where Mellstroy almost ended his career. He invited a bunch of guests to his apartment. Everything was going like the usual, drinking, a bunch of girls, gambling, and so on. But then this girl annoyed him a bit too much, so he decided to grab her head and smash it against the table. She allegedly ended up with a broken jaw. Now, Mellstroy didn't really care. He got sued and got punished by the court and got all his social medias blocked. For another 2 years, he would test out new ways to making content, but nothing seemed to work until he found Kick, where he was once again allowed to stream. But at that time, he wasn't as popular anymore. So because he wanted to get a lot more attention again, he shaved all the Russian streamers. Well, almost all of them.
Стричь, короче, всех стримеров нахуй на.
Then he went back to the good old days and donated to a bunch of female streamers to show their tits again. And as for now, he kind of just moved to Bali. He still streams on Kick and posts his lifestyle content onto Instagram. But you know, he doesn't do any more trash streams, and he also donated 5 million rubles for charity for some child or something. So that's pretty cool, you know. So now let's move on to Splitika. She's that crazy schizophrenic girl I was talking about that consumes weird foods and drinks.
Для этого нам понадобится стаканчик кофе, ну и, конечно же, секретный ингредиент. И выливаем его. Это вместо молока, понимаете?
So I don't know why I'm not surprised really, but her relationship with her parents is really bad. Her father went to go get some milk a long time ago, and her mother has a boyfriend that she's begging to go get a job, but her boyfriend won't get a job and just kind of drinks alcohol all day. Also, for some reason, because her boyfriend wouldn't get a job, she's telling Splitika now that is 15 years old that she should get a job. I don't even know at this point. I don't even know at this point what the fuck. She obviously also rips her hair out and cuts herself, so apparently she doesn't only have schizophrenia but also depression, she's bipolar and a bunch of other stuff. She also pranked her boyfriend with her golden shower, and then her boyfriend gave her a golden shower back. She also makes these weird songs, but what else would you expect other than this? Now her boyfriend's even worse. He spreads his bread with toilet brush and then eats it. Also eats ice cream with dirt.
Nom, 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 nom.
So now let's move on to Lapa Hapa, which is the final boss of all crazy people on the Russian internet. She sleeps with homeless people, eats food out of garbage bins, licks cars, and does her syphilis reviews. Then she also just goes up to random people on the street and tries to give them her panties.
Нет, не надо. Ну возьми.
Нет, не надо, убери.
Возьми.
Лимон убери.
Ну возьми. Возьми трусы, сука.
Нет, не надо. Валя.
Then she also just goes up to random people and asks them if they would sleep with her. A lot of them are not interested, but you know, some random homeless people are down bad.
Пойдем куда-нибудь.
Куда пойдем?
У меня некуда.
Then she also cries about how she's gonna unalive herself because she's reviewing her syphilis. And the other clip right after that is about her sleeping with another homeless person. Like, now let's go over some honorable mentions before I wrap this video up, because I really don't have much more energy to just explain the lore of an entire person, because this is just mentally insane. As I said before, we have this dude that killed his girlfriend. Allegedly, he got a Twitch donation, so he locked her outside, and eventually she froze to death because that's Russia, if you're outside with underwear. We have this woman that just eats glass. And also this dude who slept with his mother for views. Also huge thanks to this channel. He introduced me to all of this crazy content, and most of the information in this video is from him. So definitely go check him out. Please subscribe because I had to go through all of this. Bye.